This is day one of Project T and the 48-hour photo shoot challenge. You've got a makeup student, a hair student, and a fashion student on each team. It is your task over the next 48 hours to create one final image for a brand. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Isabella May.
I'll introduce us to Isabella, who is the founder of the jewellery that we're shooting for.
Her pieces are bold, they're organic, they're bright, they're just beautiful.
Isabella's brand has been seen on the likes of Nicole Scherzinger, Larsa Pippen, Rosalia Rushin, Rachel Finch, and Olympia Valance, just to name a few.
At the start of the day, she gave us a brief, so she was just telling us how her company started, what inspired her.
It all happened about 3 years ago when I was on maternity leave. I'd finished up at my job doing decorative art and designs. I sort of just decided one day I wanted a pair of earrings, and I got together some things and made a pair, and then a friend saw them and they liked them, and it just, yeah, it
happened really organically.
It really did. This collection pulls a lot of influences from the 90s, glam fashion, big, bold, yeah, that empowered, powerful woman.
Well, I'm pleased to announce that the winning group's final image will be featured in a campaign for Isabella May.
After the brief, she gave us an envelope. We didn't know what was inside. Once we got to open it, we found our model that we were going to be using, Titania. Yep, she's amazing. We're really, really lucky to have gotten her. And we also got, which was really exciting, $150 to go and spend on any extra things that we needed.
This is the wonderful mood that Isabella has given us with kind of this glam 90s vibe. You'll see there is a little bit of big hair, lots of layering of jewellery. This is not your shoot mood, right? This is your inspiration mood.
So jewellery, we've got to pay a little bit more attention to how we're positioning a ring. Are we stacking bracelets? What earrings are we doing? Do we want to get 3 pieces of jewellery into the shot? So it's all about the angling.
Having that workshop kind of put everything into perspective and told you what to look for and how to present it and like things to remember and
Connected everything.
yeah,
really
yeah.
well.
That's our job as creatives, to put a look together that suits their brief, yeah? So we just want to have a little bit of flavour of the 90s in there. So you might look at colours. Colours might be the first thing that you focus on. So what colours were primarily used in the 90s, and you might use those colours in your shoot.
But you want to really keep it modern. We're not replicating the 90s. We're taking inspiration from the feeling and the vibe.
A good tactic I find sometimes is models will kind of stiffen up a little bit, particularly if you're asking for a specific pose. A really good tactic, 1, is to have music playing. 2, get in the jump about. And the best thing you can do is not actually hit poses. The best thing you can kind of do is actually have some fluidity to stuff, and then it creates those nice feminine angles and shapes you'll probably be looking for.
The main thing for me is looking whatever colours you choose for from the 90s, that you're matching it with or complementing it with the fashion and the jewellery that you guys choose as well. It all needs to wrap up into a beautiful bundle of gorgeousness.
What do you want your images to look like at the end of the day? And maybe you might throw some key phrases that you want to be trying to have the model embody.
At the end of the day, we're all a different consumer. And that's something you have to think about with your pieces as well, as how you're going to position them, how they're going to look.
So you've actually only got half an hour to kind of capture that singular final image. That said though, you've got all of that prep time before, and like I said, that's why it's important to be working as a team and to be aiming towards that one image. I mean, you can have obviously, 3 or 4 different images in mind, but yeah, half an hour isn't a lot of time to kind of hit that target. So work well.
So we went into the styling suite and we got to do a bit of mood boarding, come up with some ideas for hairstyles, makeup looks, fashion looks, which was all like really, really cool, what colours we wanted to use, how we wanted to do the hair.
She gave to us a 90s inspiration, so we were thinking to use a very bold color, yellow or pink.
I think it worked really well because we all discussed what we were looking for and what kind of style we're going for to start with.
And Amanda was floating around the room, which gave me so much help.
Yeah, so I think when we were looking at photos and everything, we all sort of had the same idea in mind, so when we put it all together, it just worked really well.
So when I first thought of 90s, you think of like Chanel runways and all that kind of stuff, where things are very sleek. When we found out that our client wanted to keep curly hair, then it had to be big, and the mood boarding again helped.
pitch to Isabella and Ollie was actually really laid back and fun.
We didn't know that it was going to be like we had to pitch to her herself. We just thought she'd be there at the end of the thing to pick a photo, so.
It wasn't as like nerve-wracking as anyone thought, I guess. I think she quite liked the idea, which is really nice.
In the end, like it went really well. She seemed really happy.
She was so happy.
Yeah, she was really excited to see the finishing look. So I think, yeah, we did really well.
We're very confident. Yeah.
We got $150 to spend on any other, props.
And we only had an hour to go and get it, so it was a bit of mayhem, but we got there in the end. It was really fun to actually have like a time limit. It was like an amazing race sort of thing. It was cool.
Like hit up Colette, we got some gold hair clips. We just needed something simple that wouldn't take away from the earrings, just to clip the hair back. So we found these really skinny gold clips that we could use.
Yeah, and we went and hit up MAC too. That was fun. We got some lipstick and we got a eyeshadow in the exact same colour as the lipstick. We got a pair of lashes and we got some strobe cream to give it that luminous glow.
We got little packs given to us from Redken. So it was a really like sort of mixed bag, so they were prepared for anything.
So I chose MAC because we needed a high quality, super pigmented, amazing styler product. So I went straight to MAC.
At the end of day one, like we were all pretty tired and just overwhelmed with everything that we'd done that day.
But we're all really excited about how Monday would go and how shoot day and meeting our models.
I think we're just nervous about the actual photo shoot because we only get half an hour.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't done a photo shoot before and then not doing one and then having 30 minutes to do, it's like, whoa.
Challenge.
But no, I think it'll be really fun. Nice challenge.